Hey everyone, and welcome to another All About RVs video. Today we are taking a look at a brand new 2023 Salem Hemisphere 26BHHL travel trailer. This is a bunkhouse travel trailer. We're going to take a few minutes, walk you through the inside and outside of the RV, kind of show you what this thing's all about. We'll be right back on the inside. All right, we are up inside the brand new 2023 Salem Hemisphere 26BH. As you can see on the floor plan that was just up, this is a one slide out rear bunk slash bathroom area on the RV. So start back here in the rear section. You have your bunk area right here. So you have an upper bunk, there's some USB charger ports, a window that does open, a little on the wider side for bunks. Down below you have another window back there that opens, electric outlet, USB charger port here as well. Just down below you got a heat duct and return, and then you also have an electric outlet down there. And obviously the built-in ladder to help you get up onto the bunk area. And then you have a pull across curtain for privacy for the kids. So over here is kind of a pantry area. Pretty good size area. There's an inspection panel down below. Then quite a bit of pantry space here. Back here we have the bathroom area. So kind of starting from the ground up here, you have all linoleum floor on your main subfloor back in this area. You do have a porcelain foot flush toilet. There is a step-in shower, ABS tub surround, pull across vinyl door. You have quite a bit of room for your towels and linens and stuff. There's a skylight above and a vent fan as well. You do have an entry-exit door for this bathroom going to the outside. So the kids can come straight in and straight out of the bathroom without having to track the whole RV up during the day. Now just kind of stepping back here, you can kind of see there is sink area, a little bit of storage, heat duct down there, and you have your medicine cabinet area as well. But overall, the bathroom has a decent amount of room in here to be able to come in, get undressed, get in and out of the shower and stuff without feeling like you have to kick people out of the RV just to take and use your shower and bathroom area. Now looking forward here, we have our slide out area here. So you have a U-shaped dinette. There's some storage underneath, and it will also make into a bed so you could sleep some guests there as well. You have big windows in this slide out overlooking the backside area of the RV. And all four of those windows do actually open. They have pull down roller shades on them. And then you have a tri-fold sofa that will also flip out and make into a bed. Now on the slide floor, they're using that kind of woven material that they use on pontoon boats and stuff instead of carpet. So it's a little easier to clean and maintain. Over here at your kitchen area, you have your electric box with the breakers and fuses down below, propane leak detector down there as well. Then you have a 12-volt refrigerator, 10.7 cubic foot, so a decent sized 12-volt fridge. Looking up at our ceiling here, we have a Coleman ducted AC system in the RV. There's also a skylight over here as well. And then you have your Furrion oven, which does have a light glass front, light up knobs, 3-burner cooktop. You have the flip up and down glass lid. There's a storage drawer below as well, and some more drawer space and storage space over here. Large undermount sink, high-rise sprayer faucet. Decent amount of upper cabinet space as well. They're using the Furrion microwave and the Furrion hood range light and fan. On your drawers, they are doing full extending ball bearing drawer guided drawers. TV, soundbar, electric fireplace, which is basically a fancy electric space heater. You have your fire extinguisher over there. And we're going to have a little closet area here on the left. A little bit of shelf space in there, motion light in there as well. On the side of the kitchen cabinet here, you have your slide out button, your awning in and out button, some light switches, 12-volt tank heaters for cold weather camping, water heater on gas button, the electric button's outside, water pump switch, fresh water, black and gray water, along with battery meter all right here. And then over this direction, we have the master bedroom. So going into the master bedroom, on the right there is a digital thermostat for your propane furnace and your air conditioner, and a light switch. Window on the left here does open. You have hanging closet on each side of the bed. There's also kind of a little storage area behind each closet where there's electric outlet and USB charger ports as well, and a little shelf space. A little bit of overhead cabinet space. The window over there also opens. Some room to kind of maneuver around your queen bed here. Now the bed does raise up and there is storage under the bed as well. And then there's a little closet right here. But overall, pretty nice family camper here. All right, let's head outside here. I want to show you around the outside. So when you are walking on out, you have the upgraded More Ride entrance step and a large folding entry handle there to help you get in and out of the RV. So first things up, we have the fiberglass exterior, aluminum studded foam block insulated sidewalls. This is kind of an off-white or cream colored kind of fiberglass. It's not your bright white stuff you're used to seeing. You have a lower tan metal skirting, deep tent safety glass windows. There is a large pass-through storage compartment here across the front. You can see a light switch for your hitch light up front, or docking light up front. A little light in there, some handles. Nicely sloped back front end as well. We'll get to that when we get back around to the other side. Power awning, LED light strip built in close to the body of the RV, adjustable arms for tilting, and you also have a manual override in the front arm head in case of an electronic failure. Again, the heavy duty More Ride entrance step there. So it's rated for 500 pounds, doesn't shake and rock and roll the RV when you're running in and out as bad. Window in your main entry door. You have a 110 volt mini fridge out here and a little gas griddle as well. Little pet friendly leash latch holder here. There's also a cold water spray port, cable, and electric outlet here as well. You have aluminum wheels currently riding on the Goodyear Endurance tires, Easy Lube hubs, 12 volt drum brakes. With the wide stance axle system, that is supposed to help sway less when you're driving down the road. There is a gas line hookup for your griddle, by the way, just where that little white sticker's hanging down. 6-gallon gas electric water heater, 2 outdoor speakers, stove exhaust here, and a mount already on the side below the H there, where you could mount you a TV right there if you wanted to. So you can maybe watch the game outside. On the entry exit door for the bathroom in the back, they are currently using the traditional hover style step. Those steps are rated for 300 pounds. The unit does have an enclosed underbelly as well. You have the manual scissor jacks as a standard feature on the RV. Spare tire mount and cover on the back, 4-inch square tube bumper. Cable and satellite inlets above your right taillight there. Prepped for the rear Furrion observation camera. Nice feature to consider adding to any RV if you're traveling. Just allows you to see what's going on behind you when you're driving down the road or backing into a campsite. hot and cold outside utility shower on this one. And then it's also prepped in that top right corner for the Lippert Stow and Go portable ladder. Just below this is also your city water inlet, freshwater fill up, and your black tank flush as well. Detachable power cord. This one was ordered with 1 AC and 30 amp service. You could opt in on some of the Hemisphere models for 50 amp service and second AC or second AC prepped. So depending on what model you're looking at, consider that as well. Pretty good size storage compartment here underneath that rear bunk. You have your gray galley and black tank dump all out here in one area. Really nice to pull your black first, get all the nasty out, then pull your gray and galley and kind of rinse everything out. There is a low point drain right underneath of there as well. Furnace exhaust out right there. 12-volt slide system. You push a button, the slide goes in and out off of battery power. So as long as you got a good battery, you should be able to run this thing in and out. Some people do like to add slide-out awning toppers to the rooms. That will allow you to basically have an awning that rolls in and out with the slide. It helps repel a lot of water, leaves, twigs, debris, shades the room to help keep it a little bit cooler. So that is something to also consider when you are checking out your camper. Just underneath of there is a little white hose and stuff hanging down, freshwater tank drain. The other side of your pass-through storage compartment area here. Right here you have the dry weight sticker. This particular unit, 6,557 pounds dry with a length of 33 feet 9 inches. Currently using ST 225/75R 15 E-range tires. Cold PSI of 80, so make sure you keep up with your PSI. That's very, very important. Main production date sticker, and this has the gross weight sticker part as well. So 9,690 pounds is the gross for the RV. Again, nicely rounded and bubbled out front end here, and it has the fiberglass front shell with the lower black metal skirting. And it does have an LED light strip built in there. Power tongue jack, LED light and manual override built into that. 2 5/16 hitch ball, heavy duty safety chains, 7-way Bargman wiring plug. Room for 1 or 2 batteries to go back there depending on the size of your batteries. But overall, really nice travel trailer here again for the family. All right, folks, thanks a ton for taking the time to watch my RV videos. I really do appreciate it. Please be sure to check out the folks at Couch's RV Nation. They're one of the largest internet discount dealers in the country. Will definitely save you a ton of money on a new RV if you're interested in saving some money.